Hey folks, welcome back to Abundant Life Homestead. Today's the first day of spring 2024, and kind of want to give you all just an update on where we are, where we're going, what plans we have for this year. Kind of had a rough winter, not so much weather-wise, but health-wise I did. From late November to late February, I was sick like every day with flu-like symptoms, and those symptoms would come and go, but they were always there, and I didn't know if maybe I had COVID or what. And make a long story short, it took 3 times of me full on going into shock before we finally got ahead on this thing. And it turns out I'm waiting on some doctors, and I got another blood test coming up soon, but it turns out very high probability that I have, quite ironically, developed an allergy to corn. So I've got all that out of my system. It's been out of my system for a couple weeks. I'm feeling great, but it really didn't get to do a whole lot this winter because of it. On top of that, my obligations to the old folks have kind of increased. A lot of you know, or you've picked up on the fact, I am my grandmother's caretaker. She's 87. She has dementia and a host of other problems, and she lives with us. And also her sister, my great aunt, she's 91 and has her own problems. And the more their needs increase, the more my obligations increase. So it's made it a little rough to get much of anything done around here. It has given me time when I just need to sit there and be a presence. I've been able to sit down and respond to every comment that we get on any video on the channel. So that's a good thing to come out of it. And so anyway, we're still driving on. As far as the channel goes, got a lot of plans for this year. You probably may have noticed that I really dragging out the rewiring of the dash panel on my tractor, and I didn't really necessarily need to make it into so many videos, but it did take a long time for me to get it done. I do have plans for a couple more on that. The one where I finish it up, get everything reassembled, all the wiring harness looking real good, and then when I reinstall it on the tractor and we test everything, we'll do a couple videos on that. And it honestly looks really good. It's not 100% what I want, so we may revisit it again next year, but we'll see. Also coming up, we did have one bad winter storm that ripped up a pretty tall poplar tree, about a 65-foot tall poplar tree in our yard, and threw it onto the neighbor's barn. Caused some damage there, and we cleaned up what we could with our saws and my equipment, but we also had to get a farmer friend in with his backhoe to pull the tree off the barn. So we got a little bit of that coming up and cleaning up that mess. And one with chainsaws, kind of funny. While I was touting the abilities of my electric chainsaws, I turned around and burnt one up on video. Wasn't too dramatic, but it just kept flipping off the override, and then started smelling electrical smoke coming out of it. So with that, I bought a new chainsaw, a battery-operated Cobalt chainsaw. I haven't put it to wood yet, and when I do, first time I put it to wood, I'm going to have that on video. With all the mess cleanup, I had to put the backhoe on the tractor. Several of you have asked for videos about the backhoe, installing and disassembling it and working it and whatnot. So I think next up in the lineup, we're going to do some videos on the backhoe, and that'll be fun. And also I want to do some on garden plowing. So that's something to look forward to. And a lot of you have asked for videos about tire sizing on the tractor. I'm getting to that. I ran into a problem. I did my tires 11 years ago. I had a folder saved full of links of all the information I got and where I came up with the formulas. and pretty much 90% of the links in that are now dead. They go to nothing. So I'm trying to look back into it, but I also think I may have come up with another way to calculate and get different, other than factory tire sizes, but not hurt your transmission and make it something that anybody can do. But I'm kind of slow about that because I want to make sure I give right information. I don't tell somebody, hey, you can put these tires on your tractor, and then they go and tear up the drivetrain. So that'll come eventually. But yeah, I'm working on it. Otherwise, we're going to do a little with the garden. Obviously, we're not going to plant corn this year. Caleb wants to plant something. We're kind of hashing out what he wants to spend time on, what he's willing to do, and what he wants to have extra of to eat. So, still not real sure on what's coming up with that, but we're getting there. I don't think I put up a video that kind of ended our apple cider pressing season last year. I didn't end up compiling anything out of it, but we ended up with 96 gallons by the time winter hit. And on the last day of the press, I actually broke the press, and I patched it up. I finished up the day, but at some point this year, we're going to have to rebuild a cider press. So, and it's really a good thing that we got so much cider, because with this new allergy and finding out there is corn and corn derivatives in almost everything we eat, I get real limited on my options, but I know I'm perfectly safe to drink my apple cider every day. So I've been drinking a lot of that. We were really blessed with a big season for the apples, and kind of fell right into place because I needed a lot of it. So that's a lot of what we got going on. I'm sure things are going to come up, and we're going to get into some other projects and other going on out here at the homestead. If there's anything you personally want to see, hey, leave me a comment, let me know. I mean, I do a lot of work on my old Chevy truck. I've never really showed any videos on that. I do some work on my old 1947 Farmall A. Never really had that in any videos, but doesn't seem to be as popular as the Kubota. I know that's what everybody really wants to see. I also do a lot of other things like ham radio. Me and the boys are all involved in the radios, and we do a lot of stuff with that. It kind of doesn't really go along with the theme of the channel, but hey, if you're really interested in some of that, just let me know, and we'll see what other kind of ideas we come up with. So otherwise, I thank y'all for hanging with me, and for all of your support and questions and comments and good words. It's really helps out a lot, and look forward to what we got coming in 2024. So if you've not subscribed to the channel, please do so, and if any of this interests you, we really appreciate that. And just keep up with the likes, the shares, the comments, and we'll make a year of it. So thank you all, and hope you have a blessed day, and we will see you next time.